Clara Whitmore was the kind of woman who turned heads when she walked into a room, not just for her beauty, but for the warmth she exuded. To the outside world, she had it all: a devoted husband, Daniel, a charming house in a quiet suburb, and a close-knit circle of friends. But behind the facade of perfection, a storm was quietly brewing. Clara's best friend, Melanie Carter, had been in her life since college. They were inseparable: brunches, late-night wine talks, and even family vacations together. But over the years, a hidden intimacy had grown between them, one that crossed lines no one saw coming. Daniel, a mild-mannered accountant, worked long hours and missed many signs. Or maybe he saw them and chose to look the other way. Clara and Melanie grew bolder. Secret glances turned into passionate nights, and soon, the thrill of deception fused into something darker: resentment. Daniel, ever trusting, never suspected that his wife's late nights were anything more than book club meetings. But things began to shift. Clara grew cold. Melanie, always the third wheel, was now a shadow hovering in the background. Daniel started asking questions. He noticed inconsistencies: receipts, glances, whispers. One night, Clara made a decision that would change everything. It wasn't just about love anymore, it was about freedom. The murder was cold, calculated. She slipped a lethal dose of sedatives into Daniel's wine, watching as he drank it, trusting her unaware. He died in their bed, the place where they'd shared a life. She staged it as an accident, a tragic overdose. But investigators weren't convinced. Daniel's body showed signs of struggle. Clara's phone records revealed frequent, cryptic calls with Melanie. A search of her laptop uncovered searches that no grieving wife should have made: how to stage a natural. When confronted, Clara confessed. But she didn't cry. She didn't tremble. In court, she stared ahead as the prosecution detailed her betrayal. Melanie turned on her, accepting a plea deal to avoid trial, painting Clara as the mastermind. The jury deliberated for less than 3 hours. Clara Whitmore was sentenced to death by lethal injection. On death row, Clara remained stoic. She wrote letters. She read poetry. She never spoke to Melanie again. The world moved on, but those who knew Clara still wondered: was it love that drove her to kill, or something far colder?